Hi guys, it's Mr. B here. Welcome to our YouTube channel, SUPRISE YouTube channel. We are taking you back to the past 3 years that you missed out because we're not posting any YouTube videos. We've already posted the 2021 and 2022 recap, just looking back at those years. And now for this one, we are just looking back at the year 2023. I hope you're all good. I hope you're in good shape. And talking of being in good shape, the year started off with my wife, who is very big on living a healthy lifestyle and exercising. It started off with her exercising, obviously, just to keep in shape, even though she was pregnant at the moment. At that moment, she tried to keep up with her exercising, as you would see. The year began very interesting because on the 11th of January, uncharted territory for both the mother and the father and the child. On the 11th of January, Munashe's first day at crash. I was cool about it. I was not overthinking it. My wife was a bit, according to what she says now, she was a bit nervous about the moment. You know, when they say nervous and excited at the same time. For me, I was just chilled about it. So it was the nice first day at crash. I'd like to think that he took it as a champ, because on the first day he didn't cry when we left him there. New things, new beginnings. He seemed to have just gelled in at the crash and enjoyed it. You will see some footage of him sitting in class already. Yeah, I think if we are to go by this, I think the grade 1 first day would also be just a breeze. Go Nash!
Today is the 11th of January 2023. Munashe is going to crash for the first time. It's already 5 to 8 and they told us to drop off. The child should be at school at 8:30, by 8:30.
It's a hug and go.
It's a hug and go. This is hectic. I don't like this. We are here.
Munashe, are you happy? January babies, yeah, right in the beginning of the year. On the 27th, a day which is so dear to me because my wife was born on that day. And at the time, our family was just a family of 3. Was it a family of 3? Or I would say a family of 3.5, because at the time Munesu was already conceived, as you would see from the footage. Was already conceived but was not yet born. So it was just the 2 boys then, Munashe and Daddy, who had to make a plan for Mommy's birthday. And we booked here at a very nice spa, Cincinnati, here in the south. And if I may say so myself, based on the feedback that I got from my wife, it was a very nice and thoughtful gesture, because, you know, when you're pregnant and you go for a spa and you enjoy the massage, you enjoy whatever, I think there was even, some pampering, all the nice things that they do at a spa. And also the area is just beautiful. Now this one is an interesting one because, as I mentioned already, my wife is big on eating healthy stuff. So Munashe never knew about cakes, never knew about sweets, never knew about juice. But because of the 11th of January, which I spoke about, where you went to crash, and at crash they have got, on Friday, they've got Beckerman, where they enjoy cake. Each child brings some homemade cake and they sell it to the whole of the class. So I'm just giving this as the background to what you will see. It's not our doing that Munashe ended up biting the cake right from the cake stand immediately on his birthday. But yeah, on the 28th of February, Munashe had now tested cakes and he now was familiar with the taste of cake, and he enjoyed his birthday because I think at the time others had already had their birthday at crash, so he sort of knew what birthday mean at the time, unlike the one in 2022 where he really just didn't know what was happening. This time, even though it was just his second birthday, second birthday, even though it was just his second birthday, he sort of knew and understood was happening, and he really enjoyed the cake.
Happy birthday to you.
Hip hip
Hooray!
yeah.
How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you, Munashe? How old are you now?
How old are you now, my baby? 2. Yay!
Talk about doing homework. So I think for this one, we had seen that Munashe was learning colors at school. They have these egg trays, the trays that you get from when you buy eggs, which were colored, and they were busy, learning colors, and you get some balls that you are placing in the right egg compartment. And I don't know what made us think of this idea of just playing with Munashe. Actually, I know. They say that it's very interesting how kids never like playing with their toys. You see them passing through their toys all over the floor just to go into the kitchen to pick some kitchen utensils. So this was a very clever way of making Munashe enjoy playing with the kitchen utensils and at the same time learn something, because he was learning colors. He was learning colors. Recently saw an interesting tweet about South Africans and random scars. I beg to differ. I don't think it's a South African thing, really. I myself, I've got random scars. I've got a scar here on my eyebrow. I remember exactly how it happened. I think specifically for boys, I don't think there's any way you can keep boys scar-free. And for those who know Shona, there's a Shona phrase that says, "Buru no nekwane mabanga," as in you can tell that this is a strong bull from the scars that they have. Not saying that I'm encouraging violence and fighting, but anyway, this is just a preamble to how Munashe got his scar. For those of you who have seen him recently, you would notice that he has got a scar on his forehead. It started off as a very nice, beautiful day at a beautiful breakfast place where we had nice breakfast buffet, and then Munashe went into the play area. Nothing went wrong over there. Then after that, we realized we still have time on our hands, and we thought of passing through the South Africa Airway, is it SA Airways Museum? Yeah, but the museum for the planes from SA Airways. And as my wife was taking a picture standing on the engine, Munashe decided to join her, and I could sense and smell danger from afar. I tried to go and grab him, and as I was trying to go and do that, he tried running and he slipped, and blood, and it was, we ended up at a hospital, and that's the story of Munashe's scar.
Why are you on the edge too much?
So this was a good day. It was on the 20th of May 2020, just before Munesu was born. You can tell my wife is driving herself there, and in her mind she was thinking that's her mother's birthday and they're surprising her mom. But quick detour, during pregnancy, she never used to like bread, but because she's always hungry, there you can see some scuffed tin of bread. But anyway, so this day my wife thought that they were surprising her mother at a nice restaurant here in the south. Candy, she was up for a big surprise. And interestingly, she helped plan this whole surprise. Just that she didn't know that she was planning her own surprise. And this was a surprise baby shower, Munesu's baby shower. It was a very, very interesting and beautiful day. And as I mentioned, it was a surprise that she took part in planning, thinking she is planning for her mother's birthday surprise, whereas she was being tricked. It was her own baby shower surprise. And they got her good. Over here, she was driving to the place just to go to the venue, and there she is walking in front, thinking it's your mother's birthday surprise.
Surprise! Surprise! Happy baby shower! Happy birthday, mommy! Ow. We here. Yeah. Everyone knew. I knew, by the way.
31st of May 2023, perhaps one of the biggest highlights of the year, the arrival of our boy Munesu Adon Sipozonke Bocho. We are really thankful to God for blessing us with such wonderful kids, such wonderful boys, and we are so happy to have seen him from being very small and tiny from day one, and how the boys are turning out to be. We are really just thankful to God for that. Yes, I'm a blanket with the man. Eh? Ah, you stand to him experienced, man. I was 2.8 kg. But an hour. Third of June, the first time the boys met. What a moment. Just interesting how excited we get when there's no Pepsi, because we don't really get it that often here in Johannesburg. But yeah, in 2023, Munesu also started Munashe started going to piano lessons, and he really enjoyed the piano lessons. And I have to say, the few lessons that I attended, this lady is really good at what she's doing. Then obviously Mamazi, that's what I call it. Obviously my wife, Standosami, back at the gym, and you can see she's back at it. What an inspirational person in terms of being healthy and living a healthy lifestyle. Another key thing in 2023, it didn't take very long for my wife to get back to it. She didn't just go back to the gymming, but she was right back in the lab for a physics PhD. You know, they say, "Dala what you must, do what you must." She enjoys lab work according to what she tells me, and according to the feedback that I get whenever she comes back. I can tell she's doing what she's liking. And I wish you all the best in continuing with your physics PhD. Dr. Knows in the making.
On our way to a very nice game drive. This is our 4th anniversary. If you want to see our wedding and all that, it's right here on our YouTube channel. And the How We Met story is also there. So we are so late. We're supposed to be there at 4.
Great.
But it's 5 minutes to 4, and we're told to get there 15 minutes early. So yeah, I don't even know how to explain why we are late, but yeah, it is what it is. We are late and
The transporter is literally.
oh, we are flying, guys. Like flying.
I don't
Do you know where we need to go?
I once.
Yes, they were waiting for us, but we made it and we enjoyed the game drive. Plus, it was almost sunset. Fortunately, I don't have pictures of that. And then we had our beautiful dinner. Oh, this food was just but scrumptious. It was so delicious.
Quick fun fact: October the 27th. That's the day that we got married, and 2019. It was the time when the Springboks won the World Cup. And I remember the MC coach, he even announced during the wedding, or he made a remark during the wedding when the Springboks, I think, qualified for the semifinals. I don't remember if they qualified for the semifinals or they actually won the semifinal. And then 4 years down the line, 2023, Munesu, Munashe, Mommy, and Daddy watching Springbok final. I guess it was Springbok final. Yeah, some snacks and nice stuff. And it was a game that keeps us on the edge, but we won. The things that we really appreciate is that the boys enjoy spending time together. We have so many pictures of them playing together, so many videos of them playing together, and we are just grateful and happy that they like spending time together. And we continue on praying that that bond might just grow stronger and stronger, and that as they grow, they are just there for one another, play together, and are more than just brothers, but actually friends, because the difference between a brother and a friend is that a brother is born, and a friend, you choose to have a friend. So we just continue we just pray that that continues to happen. Then that's also the year that Munesu started his solids. Never an easy thing to start kids on a solid. Then this concert, we can't show you footage of it because there are other kids, but Munashe really shocked us and surprised us. Even after the concert, people were asking us, oh, that's the boy. Shout out to my mother-in-law. She managed to record her album, and her single is already up on her YouTube channel, Mavis Mkize. For those that are interested, it's a very beautiful and nice song. Please go and watch it. Yeah, that's one of the biggest highlights in 2023. Then, honestly, immediately after the recording in December, Christmas comes, and this one we spent it at Rayton, and we, yeah, you will see interesting times, playing of games, just chilling, nice lunch. My wife does the cooking, my sister-in-law does the decorating, and the boys just chill around. Oh no, not just chill around. You can't go to Rayton and not braai. The boys do the braai. Yeah, but it was a beautiful year. We are grateful and thankful to God for all the good moments that we had in 2023. And cheers. See you in the next one.